Let us taunt it. It may become so cross that it will make a mistake.
TK-421, why aren't you at your post? TK-421, do you copy?
We better not risk another frontal assault. That rabbit's dynamite.
Hello, this is Sir TK, the 421st, leaving my post to bring you a post. Alright everybody, I've been playing some games here and there and whatnot, and stability issues seem to be improving. I'm able to actually sit for, I don't know, about 2 hours or so and play some matches and not have to restart the client and whatnot, and everything seems, well, as normal for Galahad as it is, but yeah, I managed to unlock a few things. I did unlock the Hydra MKII variant, which is what I've been using for the Arthur Knight here, because I need to get Excalibur kills to unlock the Talus Mark II. And not a lot to really go over. I'll go over the modules and stuff like that, but I'm pretty much just running the phalanx and the recurves, so I don't have any mods for the recurves yet. And I decided to run a DR Corvus drone. This is the drone that repairs you and whatnot. Doesn't seem to do too bad. Fun fact, if you use these repair autonomy boosters, it increases the drone's range, speed, acceleration, and turn rate, which makes it able to keep up with you a lot better. I recommend some rather high tier mods for the DR Corvus if you're going to be running it on a light, just so that the drone can keep up with you. Also, if you can, try and stay as still as possible when using the DR Corvus, because yeah, it tends to stop healing you when it loses track of you and whatnot. So yeah, if you get the repair autonomy boosters, that'll improve that, and if you just sort of take it easy on the random rapid movements and stuff like that, you should be okay with the DR Corvus in most situations. One thing I will note is that the build doesn't work too well for brawling, so you'll want to stay at you know, medium range or whatnot. Maybe not do any beacon running, although you can do some beacon running with it, as you'll see in this video that I have. And as for drones for the, mods for the Lance itself, I've got expanded mags tier 4, and that gives me plus 35% magazine capacity for all of my weapons. And I've got a tier 4 nano repair, which gives 145 armor repaired per second when my shields are full, and a plus 35 armor from repairs received. So that will actually help out with the DR Corvus, increasing the amount of healing that it does over time. And then I've got the tier 4 neodymium servos, which give me a 40% walk speed and 50% jump height, as well as a tier 2 jump jet enhancer, which gives me a 25% jump jet recharge speed and a 7% jump jet velocity. Which lets you get a little bit farther and higher on the jump jet use, and allows you to use it a little bit more often. And I've got the improved radar, which gives 100% radar range at tier 2, and it displays enemy lances on the map when you press F1 or whatever your map button is. Any of the enemy lances on the map will be highlighted, except for, I believe, the Morgans. The lances that are using Morgans don't actually show up on the map because of her passive ability. And enemies within 60 meters are automatically highlighted. Again, that doesn't count for you know, people that are running the Morgan Knight on their lance. Yeah, it just helps to keep track of enemies and whatnot. And I've got the coordinated defenses, so that I take 70% less damage from allies, just in case I happen to get caught in their crossfire and stuff like that. And I take 15% reduced self-damage at tier 2. If I can get a second utility one for lance, I would definitely run coordinated defenses and coordinated offenses. Together they help keep your team alive a lot better, because then you'll be doing less damage to your teammates if you accidentally get them in your crossfire too. And because I'm using the Arthur Knight here, his ability is, or passive ability is that anybody pinged by Arthur suffers 10% additional damage from all sources, which is why I've got this enhanced tracking mod, which gives 20% ping duration, and enemies that are hit by my weapons are pinged. Fun fact, that actually applies to enemies that get hit by the splash damage from your rockets here, the phalanx rockets. Yeah, I noticed that when using it, that enemies that get hit with the splash damage also get pinged too. I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that or not, but hey, we'll take it. And last but not least, I've got a shield energizer, which allows my shields to start regenerating 26% faster after stopping taking damage, and I get 26% shield recharge speed so that they will recharge a lot faster. I find it helps when you're running around the map in a light lance, if you can be able to heal yourself whenever you need to, just by sort of bugging out and jump jetting away and finding some place to hide for a few seconds or whatever to regain your shields and start regenerating health and whatnot. But that being said, I don't really have anything else much to talk about with the hanging here, because I've mostly been using the Arthur Knight here on this lance to try and get the Excalibur kills. I thought I would bring you this match because I started the match a little bit late. It was just about halfway in the match when I actually started it, but yeah, I started it and it was mostly under red control, and I think this video will do a fairly decent job at showing you why beacon running and base turning is kind of important for the game and whatnot, and how it can help you win. But that being said, I think that I will duck on out and I will bring you the gameplay that I had, so stick around.
Execute advanced deployments.
I warned you, but did you listen to me? Oh, no, you knew it all, didn't you? Oh, it's just a harmless little bunny, isn't it?